Alright, welcome back everyone. So, let's see if we can get some commanders for once. We still need to actually get the ships we want to spawn. We at least have a manta that can shoot them down if they do show up, so, you know. Right, we just finished with mission with the Trident 2. I guess we can send the train one out? It's like right in the middle of the two bases, so if I really wanted to, I could probably do that. You know what, sure. Can always use the stat increases, especially on my strong units. Hey, Knight. Just because, even though I'm kind of rushing things here, the team could always use a little bit more in terms of stat points. In particular, size strength. Because we're eventually going to hit a point where we can revive. Well, I guess right from the get-go we can't reliably mind control stuff. Like, even the Gilman were giving us a little bit of trouble at too much of a distance. Wait, what? Oh, right. I think because I rearranged my gear, or yeah, because for the boat. So now I don't have any HEs. I guess that's fine. We got tons and tons of sonic cannon ammo. I probably should have loaded up a second disruptor, or a fourth disruptor. Because we don't want to stunt Andre, but we also want our perfect base size strength character to actually gain size skill. And Vaden is some annoying person. Okay, we are sort of at the very top. pretty awkward, but we'll work with it. Well, traditional door camper. Well, it's nice that we didn't land in a zone where we're completely surrounded. She's got a poor base timing. It's we're gonna need to work on that. And that was a squad leader too. Wait, how many times? Yeah, he doesn't have much left. Real fun is beginning there, now that we've got a couple of highly trained psyops. Or I guess highly trained is probably overstaying it a bit, but fairly well trained. They're not total novices, but their size skill could definitely be much higher. Figured that one was probably too far away, but I had to try anyway. Right now, the ones who picked up the most training is Virgil, who's at 49 skill. Let's see, Scott's at 46. Wait, Andre's up front here. Andre's at 39, and Andre is hilariously has the next best strength to Astra, who is... Where is Astra? There. Who has perfect size strength. You can't roll better than 100. But the size strength still takes some work because the formula factors in your skill and your size strength. So that's why we need to train. And if I remember correctly, size skill caps out at like 120 or thereabouts. So we do want to train as much as we can. But after we hit a certain point, even the strongest Psi enemies won't be able to resist our mind controls. At least as long as we keep training the right characters. Because if we were to train low Psi strength ops, they would not really be able to make use of that skill. Even though, like, they can technically get to the 120 that other people can as well, but their chances of actually succeeding at anything would be really, really bad. Oh no! One of the Aquatoids shot their own. Such a tragedy. Yeah, mind control is super busted. Because I get to use up their turn, I can throw their weapon away. And because of the way the AI is programmed, it can't pick those weapons back up again. And I can use them as expendable scouts. And then chain mind control off of each other. So, like, once one of their guys sights something, I can just use them for more mind control. Of course, the computer cheats and takes it one step further, in which case, as soon as one unit sees any of my units, they know where all of them are. And they, for free, get to see what the size scores of my units are, so they can always target the wimpiest guy. Not enough energy. This guy had like 100 some energy, what the? No, I don't need line of sight. It goes through objects, so it's even a little bit more powerful than having snipers up on the 4th level. Because then, like these dumb coral reefs don't stop me either. Of course, it works both ways, which is why whenever we do large aquatoid ships, the guy on the bridge of their ship is mind controlling me from across the map. So, you know. Or at least, I guess, attempting to, depending. Seems like in a lot of cases so far, they've just used panic, which does have a much higher base chance of hitting. Like, at the levels of proficiency that the aquatoid leaders have, it's typically pretty close to 100 on average size strength units. At least if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I looked up the formula. Must be a lot of them inside the ship, because we've only encountered 4. We've mind controlled 3, and then the one loose guy shot his friend. Panic causes you to either drop your weapon or run away, sometimes both. I'm not entirely sure how the game determines which action it takes. If you panic enough that your morale hits 0, then you go berserk. Which is, you just start shooting wildly. Assuming you still have a weapon at that point. Which can lead to hilarious accidents in terror missions. Because sometimes an XCOM soldier will just turn and start blowing holes in the wall, and sometimes they'll also turn and blow holes in civilians, which is obviously not very good, but darkly humorous, I guess. How can I not see? I don't know how that piece of coral, that halfway see-through blocks line of sight on him, but apparently it does. So even though Astra is constantly failing here, she's still gaining a minimal amount of psi experience. I think it counts as a primary action too, so she's gaining chances to get other stats up that aren't like the firing stat. So I believe the firing stat you need to actually take shots, but a lot of the secondary stuff like health, as long as you're taking general actions, that gives you a chance to increase the stat. Oh, come on, really? Man, for having a billion base energy, these guys have no energy recovery. So I do need to make sure I keep track of them still. Because a lot of these guys are equipped with grenades. And they can and will still use those if they come out of mind control. And I guess technically I could use a glitch to unequip, like make them drop their grenades as well if I wanted to, but I mean, mind control is already pretty busted as it is, so we'll just leave it at that. No, movement doesn't count as a general action. So you need to manipulate things in some way. Fire a gun, I think. Throwing stuff counts. Melee obviously counts too. Mind control, or like trying to use psi attacks in general. There might not be that much left here. I can't make the enemies use grenades unless they're already in their hands. Unless I use a glitch, which is like, if you look, I can access my inventory here with my soldiers, but if I try to click it with the aliens, it's inaccessible. What the glitch is if you go to, I guess I'll show it off here. If you go to your guys and scroll through, since the aliens count as part of your team, we should be able to, or maybe not, maybe it's fixed in this version. Yeah, I guess Terror from the Deep might have actually fixed it. But I believe in base XCOM you can tell or scroll through your team to get to the enemy inventory, and then you can just make them drop everything they're carrying. I don't know if it actually shows, because I don't think there's a... Yeah, no, it's just showing my guys. So I don't remember if there's a paper doll for the aliens, which might be why they hit it in the first place. So yeah, if the grenades are on their belt or otherwise, then I can't have them use it. If it's in their hands, I can prime it and throw it, same as anything else. Wow, what a jerk. No damage though. Well, when you're real bad at shooting. Don't know if he had a grenade, but I didn't really care to find out. Yeah, I think that demonstrates pretty nicely why we want training, because it was hitting a lot there, but at the same time, there were times where it took 3 tries to mind control a simple Aquatoid soldier. So, you know. I did not mean to actually accidentally pass a turn there, but it's fine. Can go back to that unit if we really need to. We didn't even get him that time. Of course, he is quite a ways away now. need to move too many people up. So we can just use this last mind-controlled Aquatoid to scout the interior. Or we could if we could stop failing. Dude, he was one tile away from you. Wow, what was that shot? Okay, fine, I'll just mind control this guy again. Ah, yes, the outdated Gauss defenses. Yeah, when I mind control units, it's some of my best shots. Of course, they wouldn't have had line of sight anyway because of all that crap in the way. Even if I'd had them hanging out on the fourth height, they wouldn't have been able to see the Aquatoid. Starting to run out of research, which means we're losing opportunities for easy points every month. Which is kind of fine. We can make up for it by, even if we don't do every mission, we can at least shoot down every UFO we see. That's worth a decent chunk of points. Even if we let the crash site expire. Okay, let's remember to give this team wait, I have 5 MC disruptors on. So who ended up with my other ones? I guess I must have not been paying attention to people's backpacks. Okay, well I guess we're good there then. Sure we have. We had a base invasion in the first session, which was pretty rough. Yeah, at the very end of the first session, we had three, maybe four missions where we actually got combat training and then our base got attacked. It's the fastest I've ever seen a base get attacked. It was a really glitchy base invasion too, because we had enemies spawning in spawn points they weren't supposed to be allowed to spawn in at, so that got ugly fast. I don't even remember if any of these are tested, like the ones on the ship. I know a bunch have been tested in this base, just I don't think I put them on the ship. Let's see. Yeah, we don't know the size strength of any of these people. An 80. Alright, we have someone with 0, which is as bad as you can get. Yeah, this base actually doesn't have many people worth investing in, just Edward here. So I guess we'll drop this Buddha, I guess. Anyway, I'll just give him regular iron. He probably won't be out in the midst of combat too much anyway. We want to make sure we give the people who are sniping the magnetic ion. Then leftover magnetic ion can go to the Psi soldiers. Supply cruiser. It's not very interesting, but it's something to shoot down. Wow, we must be missing with one of the guns on every one of those hits. So that was a lot of shots. I guess I should also swap the train 1 back to using some of my gas cannons. Especially for the scouts, just because a lot of them are typically untested on size strength. So I guess I can raid the large one. Question is, do I want to? This is a fairly quiet time. Help if I select to the right base. Yeah, it's a large ship. Thing is the experience cap between large ships and small ships are the same. A large ship isn't going to give us a commander. Well, it's also aquatoid, so even if it was a dreadnought, it wouldn't give us a commander. Or a commander that we want. But I'll probably do this anyway. So we can use the training. Even if it's not much different between or even if the cap's the same between these. It caps out fast. I think it's 11 actions. Caps out your at the best chance for stat increases. If you're farming for stat increases, it's actually better just to do a whole bunch of swalls, but this also gets us more money, so you know. I actually don't know if I'd get the 5th one too. Definitely not claws. Yikes, not him either. Okay, maybe we'd better... I'm not sure what I want to do with him. 26 strength means he's gonna be a big target. I should really be rotating this roster a bit more so we get the people with good size scores on. Oh, you meaning it would be hard to shoot down? I mean, yes, but 20 shots is still more than average for a large ship. Thanks. We actually got a lot of snipers who are really bad. Bad size score. Guess I'll just have him MC reader. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to look at the roster and reassign units. Some of this is real dismal. Okay, safe corner. Oh boy, fun with plane wreck tile sets. Nice, she already controlled one. It's impressive considering her actual size skill is only at 23 right now. Wait, is that really the edge of the map? Seems really small for a large ship. Man, this is really right at the edge of the map, too. So approaching it from the bottom here is gonna be a little dangerous. I guess we can use our controlled aquatoids.